Yo, we're live with Mario Kart 8 on the Nintendo Switch, that being the Deluxe Edition. Maybe someday you can join our tournament at 484042479147, and you too can compete in a Mario Kart tournament that has the rules of 150cc, 32 races, no teams, normal items, hard computers, all vehicles, no smart steering, shuffle for every fourth match, code required, and entry is free. If you look at the background, you will see all graphics that our wonderful graphic designer, Glentendo, has put together in order to make a wonderful graphic. Overall, though, Glenn might be an awful person.
That's kind of hype. If you keep that energy the entire stream, I'll be pretty excited.
Yo!
Yo, dude, we're getting PK Sparks soon. Don't worry. I'm going to definitely hit him up, and it's going to be lit. I mean, he's a Mario Kart streamer and a content creator.
What if I could talk like that for fucking, and just 3 hours? Dude!
Wait, like how you opened, or...
Huh?
Wait, what if you could talk about how, like the way you opened, or, like, PK Sparks?
Just hype the entire time. I just... the way I...
Dude, then you'll be a
honestly,
real content creator.
That person on the right side, I fucking hate him.
Hey, be nice to Elu. Elu is one of our regular Mario Kart streamers here on the channel that we're streaming Mario Kart.
I never liked him. Never in my life have I ever wanted to talk to that kid. When he was nice to me at the break years ago, I was like, please, just go away, weirdo.
I feel like you're just, I feel like you're lying.
What if, we just broke up and you didn't know, and, I was saying this unironically?
I'd be surprised. But anyways, nice little Easter Mario Kart tournament.
What's Easter? You have to tell. You can't mention something.
Should I tell the viewers at home what Easter is?
Yes, you can't mention something without describing what it is.
All right, I got it.
Unless it's the Wii.
I got it. All right, so there was a guy. He was a man of great faith.
What was his name?
His name was Jesus.
What was his last name?
His last name was Christ. That's right, full name, Jesus Christ. And he did a lot of cool bro things for a lot of people, and it helped a lot of people learn lessons and become better people. And then he got killed one time. But then, you know what he said? He said, I'm not done yet. And then he came back to life, and that is what Easter is.
I hate you.
That's what you wanted me to explain to the viewers, and I did. Now everybody knows what Easter is.
You could have done it better.
All right, did you want to give it a shot?
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
That's him.
That's him. That's true. Easter is Jesus Day, and happy Jesus Day to all of us. And happy Excite Bike Day, because Excite Bike track is a track that apparently not a lot of people like because it's very boring. It's a lot like Baby Park.
Honestly, it's kind of hype.
Did you like Baby Park? Since it came out on your favorite.
That's one of my favorite stages.
So a lot of people hate Baby Park now. I don't know if you knew that. I used to like it back when it was new.
I don't like Mario Kart, so the new.
I said, do you not like Mario Kart, in general, or just the new one?
No, I love Mario Kart.
Bro, you've never played a Mario Kart game in your life. You're some kind of fake gamer.
Wait, I've played Mario Kart endlessly. I love 64 is okay. Super is okay.
Yes.
Super is okay. Super Circuit is awful. Double Dash is the best.
Double Dash being the best is now a controversial opinion because a lot of people don't like it, which I think is dumb, dude. That game did a lot of cool stuff and it was very unique. But in either case, there's Kugi winning a game because Kugi is a try-hard Mario Kart player, and he's pretty good, and he's one of 2 people streaming today. Does only have a couple. I'm assuming today is a little bit slower for Jesus Day.
How many people joined in the Mario Karting?
I don't know. I have to try and check the results. It's hard to say right now. And I probably have to restart. Or no, I don't think I have to restart my game yet, but same thing I explain every single week. It is difficult to basically lock down live results for this game because you have to literally hard shut down the entire game and then open it back up just to see how many people are in. But right now, It is a very comfy 11 people, and that sounds about right because I saw that lobby was not full. So let's see who's in here. Kunio, Io, Ilu, Ender, Kree. Yeah, all very familiar people. Fleur Lacoste entered Platinum Star Online yesterday. If anyone is wondering about that, you could find it on our YouTube channel. youtube.com/MasterHandGaming. Okay, I definitely gotta switch this because it's gonna be like this for a while. Okay. Whew. Who doesn't like a good course intro? Anyways.
I don't.
Yeah, you wouldn't. So
Who wouldn't?
This looks like a pretty straightforward one. It looks like we're gonna be able to see like basically everything going on just through these two people because there aren't a ton of people racing. Usually the format being like there's multiple queues going on at once when there's a lot of people. And these have been getting like a regular 30 plus to like 50 people, I would say. Today, obviously, a little slower for the occasion, but the nice part about that is Kugi and Ilu start at the same time, so they won't be in a room full of bots. Instead, they'll be racing against everyone who entered, since you could have, 12 people in a game. And all 12 of them, guess what? They're in this game. Agreed.
Agreed. Honestly, I think that, well, looking at the stream, Kugi kind of bopping.
We're already back to that. Amazing.
We're already back to the bopping.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes in, and all we got's bopping. I do have a hunch that a lot of people are with their families at this moment, but us and 2 viewers, we're with Mario Kart, and it's lit. What did you think of Platinum Star Online as a viewer experience yesterday?
It was enjoyable. I liked watching it. I wanted to commentate, but I finished too late.
The problem with that is too is I would have been down, but then like the call gets full and I feel uncomfortable telling people to like piss off because I don't want to commentate, and then I feel bad. So
wait, hold on. Can you give me 1 second? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's no problem. Yeah, so Platinum Star Online, I'll go ahead and show you guys all what that is because I got the time to do so right now since we just got one lobby going, so I don't got to go nuts trying to hunt down a bunch of different games. Instead, I can take all the time that I need in between lobby. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8 people in that lobby, so not quite everybody, but almost everybody. All right, anyways, I'm distracted. Right, let me open up Master Hand YouTube channel. Where's screen share? There's screen share. Okay, so this is what happened yesterday. It was a pretty good time. Just a Smash monthly. That's right, I said monthly.
Ow!
Oh God.
My knee. Did you hear that?
Are you okay?
Yeah, are you okay?
Oh my God, are you okay?
Yes.
All right, good. I'm glad you're all right. Because guess what? You got another race, bro.
Another race?
You ready for this?
No.
Well, you better get ready for this. Because guess why? Wanna know why?
Why?
Kugi kind of bopping.
Is he really?
Yeah, he is kind of bopping. He's in first. And Kugi literally is continuing to grind this out, even through the initial bump of when everyone was just like, oh, Mario Kart is super hype, and I'm in it now, I'm playing all the time. And Kugi's just like, no, I really find this hype. I'm gonna be grinding. And here he be grinding.
He do be grinding, and he do be bopping.
Yeah, dude, taking advantage of everyone spending Easter Day with either Bunny Day and Animal Crossing or their family right now. Or whatever family is not quarantined.
What's a family? I don't know what it is anymore.
Alright, should I explain it?
Yes.
Okay, so when a man loves a woman very much, actually it doesn't have to be a man and woman, that's the traditional sense. What I was gonna say is they create babies and then the collection of them is considered a family. However, it could just be a close group of people that have decided to tie their fates together in a way that is timeless. And that's a family.
Okay. Thanks for the information.
Yeah.
With that information, it will be stored in my brain. And because of that, I'll have to consider what it comes down to, and that is that you are a friend.
Yes, a friend.
Not a family.
What you talking about, fam?
Don't call me that. Your definition has literally concluded me that you are not a fam.
Oh no. I was just autopiloting conversation. Now I feel bad.
I'm sorry, Chris. This is how it's supposed to be. It's over.
Yeah, you're right. Anyways, Kugi, kind of bopping. Elu kind of bopping. Kugi's about to get sniped with a blue shell, and Elu is just in time for that because he's right behind him. And oh snap, dude, gets green shelled because Kunio is like, bro, I'm taking first. Wow, look at all those people that just surged in front of Elu. He's got a sweat.
He's really got a sweat, man.
Dude, all right, he pulled out a nice little 4th place finish, and Kugi, despite getting hit by a blue shell, still gets first. That's our Kugi. That's our Kugi Cougs.
Mm-hmm. He's kind of Coogan.
Yeah, so proud of our Kugi Cougs.
Hey, what's the latest you can join this, by the way?
You can join it whenever. You could literally join this whenever, but the thing is you only have until 9 to finish 24 races. So the longer you wait, the less likely it is you're going to finish your races. So
okay.
If you're watching and you're just like, hey, this looks pretty fun, you can join right now. And you have plenty of time to finish 24 races, or you'll finish just on time. I feel like 24 races takes about an hour and a half. Roughly.
Valsky Bum messaged me saying, yo, I gotta say your vids have been really good. Take it from someone who edits almost every day. These are great.
They're pretty good, man.
So that's good.
It is good.
That's very reassuring. And
Well, it should be.
Builds confidence.
Looks like that lobby split, by the way, because Kugi and Elu are in 2 totally different queues.
Hmm.
Oh, I don't know what just happened. That was weird. It looked like Elu's about to start a race, and then he reset. But either way, Kugi, he's starting a race. And his queue is a little tiny. But it's okay, because he would have won anyways.
Kugi looking kind of crisp right now.
Yeah, this is the
playing
second.
the tracks in the Mario Kart with the Rosalina in the video game for the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, this is
and then he gets hit. No longer looking crisp instead of looking like he's flopping for the rest of his life.
Yeah, dude, that was a pretty big flop. He kind of just fell off the map and seen unusual.
Well, when you
7th
flop
place.
that hard, you got to make sure that when you come back, you're a bop. Because otherwise, for the rest of your life, you're just a flop. And you got to make sure that doesn't happen.
Looks like he's taking your advice as he's starting to bop a little bit.
No, he's not. He's doing the same plays.
No, he's not. He's in
4th.
He's
third.
Yeah, he's
4th.
in 3rd. And look, he's throwing red
Third.
shells. He's just
kind
gonna.
of bopping, maybe not flopping.
So F-Zero is a beloved track, and as you can see, it has all kinds of shortcuts that you gotta know how to use because you're basically just jumping over the map.
You're basically bopping over the map. What if I got canceled on Twitter for saying bopping and flopping? Like they go back. Like I get big on YouTube, people find the stream and they're like, "Wow, Gons is really annoying."
Yeah, he's really.
And
a
I just
son of a
get
bitch.
canceled over that.
Okay, so not offending, just people will cancel you for being annoying.
They're just like, "You're really annoying. I'm sorry, I can't watch your YouTube anymore. It's over. Overall, you're a flop."
Overall, you're a flopping.
You're a flopping with this commentary.
Dude, Kugi just sacrificing
Kugi
red
brought
shell
it all
for-
the way
for
back
red
to
shell.
number 2nd.
Yeah, that was actually kind of hype.
Meaning he's still bad, but he's okay enough that he'll be acceptable.
Definitely kind of
Yo,
hype.
Baby Park!
Yeah,
If you had to fight one of these people to the death.
we actually got Baby Park playing. I don't know if you realize that this is Baby Park.
I know, that's why I said Baby Park.
Well, did you realize that that Elu is also on Baby Park? Did you even know
yes,
that?
that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, did you know?
I
Look, there
hate
he
that
is.
I
Finishing
do not like
7th.
that guy. You know who he plays in Smash? Greninja. He
Dude,
plays
Baby-
Isabelle in Mario Kart, and he plays Greninja in Smash. Like, are you kidding me?
That's kind of confusing, huh?
No, it's kind of cringe.
Ooh.
Gons, what if he messaged you and was like, Gons, honestly, I want to hit you. I would be fine with... Actually, no, I wouldn't. That would hurt.
Your feelings would be hurt. Yeah, you don't gotta pretend.
I'd be like, oh. No, I was referring to the punch itself. I'd be like, that would hurt. If he said, I want to hit you, I would not be surprised. But if he was like, that would hurt, I'm like, oh.
I was realizing my Me Chat is not working. Why is this? Why is this, Gons? Why did you do this?
Don't ask me questions.
Why did you disable my chat?
Honestly?
Oh, never mind. There it is.
Mario Chart.
Mario. I'm
That's
sorry.
his name.
Mario Chart.
Mario
Uncharted.
Mario
It's actually just a cinematic movie game, but Mario.
He's like, woo woo.
Dude,
That's so wet the treasure is.
What if they did that though? What if they made like a Mario Uncharted kind of thing? Do you think it'd be fun? Nintendo doesn't usually.
It'd be like the Dora the Explorer movie.
Or what if it was more like Mario's Missing?
The one where he's gone.
The one where you're Luigi and you're getting a full education in like.
Imagine being a kid and getting that game for Christmas.
Was a kid and not for Christmas. All right.
Did you get that game?
Yeah, I have that game. Unironically.
Did you get it as a kid?
Yes.
Did you like it?
Dude, think about it. Nintendo. I'm not that old. Like Nintendo was an old system when I was a kid. The new stuff was Super Nintendo.
Well, it was old when you were a kid, is what you're saying?
Yeah, when I was a child. Well, think about it. Like, my birth year was 1987, which is actually the year Mega Man was released. So I was born around the time Nintendo was like new. So by the time I was old enough to really play, that's like when the next technology is coming out, like Sega and like Super Nintendo and all that kind of stuff. But I definitely did play Mario's Missing. I remember getting it out of Toys R Us. Thinking that me and my brother thought it was just a regular Mario game, and then it turned out to be that, and we still played it.
And how disappointed were you?
Disappointed, yeah, but we got some enjoyment out of it. It's not the worst. It's just kind of like not a traditional game. It's literally like it's just an educational experience.
Dude, I would be pissed. Dude, I was pissed when I got Metroid Prime and like didn't like it. I would be pissed if I got that as a kid.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like you don't want to be sitting there reading stuff is all, you know what I mean? And that was basically what we were doing, was just reading.
Well, I mean, it's objectively like a bad game.
I don't even, like, I remember it. I could like see it in my mind, but I barely remember it outside of that.
Did you get Mario's Time Machine?
No.
Do you think any kid back then was like, they made a sequel to Mario is Missing and then bought Mario?
Dude, I don't know, but I don't know if you saw Kugi just trying to snipe Glenn, but he kind of missed. And Glenn Glenn finally taking a lead, man. Finally, dude. No entrance, and Glenn has been flopping, just losing the Kugi, but we'll see if he could. Oh my God, Glenn pulls out first, dude. That was close. He was really close to flopping. Yeah, dude, mine and Mega Man's birthday are very close. We're about 2 months apart. That's why we're homies the way we are.
Yo, I love Mega Man. Mega Man made me so much money.
Yeah, you owe Mega Man a lot, man.
I love Mega Man.
Mega Man a lot, man. Mega Man.
Who's Mega Man?
Who's Mega Man, you want to know?
Yes. Please describe him to me.
Mega Man, also known as the Blue Bomber, is a...
I hate that name, because whenever someone said that, I just thought they were talking about, like, Bomberman.
Dude, he's not the Blue Bomber, though. Bomberman is primarily, like,
he
white
is the literally... How
pink.
is Mega Man a bomber?
Because he's
not a bomber!
Dude, you literally get to bomb in the first game.
What? No, he doesn't. Well, yeah, but, like, that's
like,
not
what
his
do you mean?
defining trait. How is he a blue bomber?
Because he's just, like, bombing. He be bombing.
No, he's not.
He is.
He's shooting. He's the blue shooter.
I just like that he just had a handgun in his original box art. I think that's amazing, because...
Dude, honestly, it's pretty hype.
It's kind of like... They probably made him look that way because it was like their restriction to making pixel art at the time. There was like, we just need a character and we need him to shoot stuff. Just put a cannon on his arm, like instead of like making like a gun, and then it just turned out to be the iconic part. But the bomber part, I don't know, dude. He makes things explode, so maybe that's what they're referring to.
Bomber, dude. I hate that.
Anyways, he's a good guy. He's a robot. Looks like a boy.
You would hug him.
Has somewhat of like a pure consciousness somehow, because Dr. Light figured out how to do that when all the other robots were literally just robots.
They're like, I'm a robot.
Dude, yeah, they were just doing like menial real tasks. Wow, you got lucky he didn't get munched on by that piranha plant, but yeah, so they were just like robots doing things, and Mega Man came out as like this sentient being who just kind of had like a moral good chip, like as if that could be quantified, but it could be because he did it, and then somehow survived to 20XX, and then became like the savior of the world, and then survived for several other thousands of years, and then became like kind of a bad guy, but Zero fixed it.
So what's Mega Man's actual origins?
His actual origins? He was made by Dr. Light, dude. That's plain and simple. He was basically just like he was like Dr. Light's kid. And then all the robots went crazy because Dr. Wily did some shit, so, like made him go crazy. And then Mega Man was the one guy who's just like sent out to like he was basically immune to like all the Dr. Wily stuff. And basically was able to stop all the other bad robots. So his sole purpose was initially to be like Dr. Light's kid, I think, and then just ended up being a hero because he was the only robot who could stop all the other robots. Dude.
Well, do you remember in Mega Man Powered Up, the manual showed like a human Mega Man being built into a robot when the other robots went wrong?
Yes, I do actually. That's kind of interesting. I kind of forgot about that. That game is really pretty amazing, Mega Man Powered Up. That was probably one of the best remakes of anything, to be honest with you.
That was a good game.
Dude, and what's it called? Maverick Hunter was really good too. The Mega Man X remakes on PSP. First of all, the PSP Mega Man remakes were really good. I wish I saw them on any other system that I could play right now.
I never played the Mega Man X thing.
Dude, it was really good. I'll have it on screen share ready for you after this.
I never liked Mega Man X1.
Really? That's surprising.
I liked X4. I liked X3. I did not like X1 for whatever reason. I thought it was boring.
Well, it wasn't like the most difficult Mega Man game, I could tell you that. So I could sort of understand where you might feel bored, maybe.
I sort of understand.
Dude, Elu finishing 8th.
Who's Elu?
This is a tough thing when the brackets are small, because you have like less people to farm against. But I did see Flor Lucasta sort of surge up in the rankings, Glenn finishing respectively. All right. What was I gonna get? Oh, right. Mega Man Maverick Hunter X was the name of the game.
Mega Man Maverick Hunter X.
Dude, look at
that
this.
That was literally what it was called, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's literally what it's called.
That's an awful name.
It looks really good. This is a PSP game. Here, look at this.
I'm not. Oh. Yeah, I mean, PSP was the future.
Yeah. Way to quote one of your frickin' videos. But look how good this is. I would play this right now. Actually, I can play it right now. I did just find my PSP recently. And I do have this. Anyways, this is a really good remake. If for whatever reason you have a PSP and you're looking for an experience, just buy this on eBay. It's probably like no money.
It's like fucking $10.
Yeah, so get it. So, did you not like the baddies at all in this game?
Huh?
So, did you just thought it was boring, basically?
Mega Man X1?
Yeah, that was it.
I just thought it was like uninteresting. I did not like it that much.
Probably didn't like you much either. That's fine. We don't gotta talk about it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. I said it. And then the next break, between the next race, I'm gonna get Mega Man Powered Up because it's a super cute game.
I love Powered Up. I love it in every single way.
Yeah, it does
Powered
a lot
Up
of
2
things
was canceled. Did you know that?
Were they gonna do the whole series?
They're gonna do 1 and 2.
Oh, just 1 and 2. I'm actually. If that were the case, it sucks that they didn't just like. 3 is the better game, even though it's unfinished technically, and that's why the Wily levels get so like infuriatingly difficult.
Yeah, those are literally impossible. I actually like couldn't beat them.
Dude, as a kid, I remember I spent an entire day on that. I did get through it though. I just
can't believe how hard they are.
I didn't finish it until the Mega Man collection on the GameCube. Nothing made me stronger in my life than finishing that collection at that age.
I never finished that collection because the controls were awful.
Yeah, they weren't great, but I did figure them out. But yeah, Mega Man 3, they did all those weird boss hybrids, and they were like damn near impossible. I remember just trying over and over and over. Getting through it though is pretty satisfying because you're a little tilted by the end of it, but you're just like, I did it. But anyways, guess what? Guess what?
What?
Kugi.
Yeah.
Kind of bopping.
Is he bopping?
He is bopping. He's in first. He's always in first. That's what we're watching all the time because he's just too good. Guy's too good.
That's nice. Let's go, Kugi.
Yeah, and if you do just want to watch Kugi straight up, definitely go check out his Twitch stream. He's
How many viewers do we have?
We have 7. A little comfy hangout. That's what these Mario Kart streams are basically turning into. And until more people really stream them or get into them, that's probably what it's going to be. Basically just going to be you and I talking about video games. But it really won't be much different than... oh, dude, I did find... I told you this already, but I found my capture card for Saturn. And I also ordered some cables so I could play any capture card.
My parents are calling me.
All right, no problem. I'm gonna actual try hard Mario Kart now. All right, so Kugi, Elu in the same queue. So there must be another queue now because I'm gonna see if the entrant count has changed. I don't know if it has, but if it has, then that means there's more than 11 entrants. And today, kind of like a weird day because it is Easter, so entrants expected to be small, and it does look like we finally filled out. I don't know if the total is beyond 20, but we have the minimum for the scoreboard, which is nice. So if you people just joining, and if you are watching, feel free to join. It's never too late for these types of things. Just realize you're going to have to finish 24 races, so if you start now, you can probably do that. It'll probably take you about an hour and a half to do 24 races, but there's some people in here who have obviously done enough races worth to hit like in the hundreds here, which includes Kree at the top, which I believe is Fast Kree, and a Smash player, which is pretty cool. But otherwise, yeah, feel free to jump in. We do have a few different races. Looks like Kugi's queuing up, and it looks like Elu is going to be in a different queue. So until that happens, I'm just going to put Kugi on the screen so we can enjoy that for a second. Here he is, doing his thing. He's on Yoshi's Island. The only race that is shaped like a Yoshi, or really any character from this game. Or Yoshi, whatever it is. Yoshi Speedway, I don't remember, man. There's too many courses in Mario Kart, and I haven't grinded this game enough, but Kugi always goes for those shortcuts despite, you know, whether you have a mushroom or not. It always gets him just enough ground to, like, even if he gets hit by a red shell, to be okay. And the double red shell is not going to do anything because he was, I guess, in what you would call Mario Kart hit stun still. Which means that if you got hit, you can't get hit a second time until you're out of stun. A little education for those of you who don't know how hit stun works in, like, fighting games. Anyways. Yeah, this is a good track for, you know, if you got good traction on your cart, I'm sorry, handling. If you have good handling, it's really good because you get a lot of good, like, speed burst options. You just drift with the course. It's just turn after turn after turn. Not a whole lot of straightaway. Yeah, and it does look like Elu's still in, still waiting for his next race, so I'm just gonna full screen this bad boy. Whoops, just ignore that. Trying to see if anyone else is playing right now. I want to say probably not. At least not in the streams that I've had available, because I have basically a few preloaded streams from, like, people who have been entering these. And that's usually how I know who's streaming, unless someone reaches out. But no one reaches out today, and I'm not surprised. So, in the meanwhile, we get the we're basically restreaming Kugi, which is cool. Yeah, this is looking like a... Oh, wow, there is someone right on Kugi's tail, and it's one of Anju's fans. Anju being a bit of a legend around these parts in Mario Kart, and gonna do it for Anju, taking first away from Kugi right at the very end. And that is one of the players that we get from France, so that's always fun to see. And I think it may have been just them two in the queue. Can't be too sure, but I'm pretty sure. And I say can't be too sure is because I missed it, but anyways. So we're going to have Elu doing his thing against what appeared to be a decently sized queue. Also missed that, but that's okay. So here's Elu doing his thing on, what's it called? Freaking Rainbow Road, man. And I do believe this is the new Rainbow Road, so let's see what happens here. This is one of those races where I think it's just like one big race. And there are some shortcuts here if you really know what you're doing, but if you don't know what you're doing, you kind of just fall to your death. And I'm pretty sure I've seen Elu get some shortcuts on here, and I've even seen him like get some accidental shortcuts the one day. And I don't know if I'd be able to dig up that clip. It might be a little difficult, but in either case, this is not one of those parts because you see the fencing up here. That is not something you can fall through. So I do see some fences going away. So, okay, yeah, nothing you can fall through yet, but I think that comes towards the end of the track, like where it looks like the 8 towards the top. If you're looking at the map on Elu's screen, they're approaching like a part that looks like an 8. This is probably where the shortcuts start kicking in. Or maybe not. I don't know Mario Kart well enough. I won't lie to you. So, let's see if, yeah, Kugi's still in queue. Elu having a little bit of a rough stretch here, and I'm not sure. It looks like Glenn might be in this queue with Elu on the right-hand side. Meanwhile, I do have Kugi's game up, mostly because of spectator mode, and so we could watch for Lukaska. And this would be nice if they extended spectator mode to be an actual thing in this game, but instead they don't. Okay, yeah, so Elu was in... Okay, no, that was just a computer, Waluigi. So, get some names that I'm not familiar with. I do think I saw Lewis and Toad, so I'm assuming that's Lemon Tea, because I'm pretty sure that's his Switch stuff is just Lewis. So, Lemon Tea entering today, that's nice. Yeah, there we go. Elu's queue, 5 people. And it looks like for Lukaska, yeah, okay, nice. Getting a little first place to himself, and we'll see who is in that race, hopefully, in a second. I'm not sure how it works with spectator mode, if it shows us the results or not. It does not. No problem. And again, anyone just joining us, I see a few people kind of just jumping in. This is open to everyone. Feel free to enter. If you have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on your Switch, all you have to do is go to online, and then go to tournament, search tournament by code, and just type in this code that you see on the screen, 4840-4247-9147, and you're in. That's all you got to do. Your 24 races, this ad is actually old. It says 32 races, because it is 24 races. You got to finish those before 9 o'clock, and if you start right now, you might be able to do that. Probably will be able to do that. Otherwise, you're just racing for the fun of it. Actually, let me flash back so we can see who's in it with Kugi. And it looks like Ender, Pepper, Eo, Rabbit, Kunio, Techie, and these look like some newer names. So that kind of makes me happy because what I think I'm realizing is that some more people are starting to discover these tournaments. So that's good to hear. Anyways, Kugi taking it to Hyrule. Meanwhile, Elu in Yoshi Park or whatever it's called, which is where we got to see Kugi, I think, what was that, last race before he started this one, before he was waiting in that long queue. And both these guys are in first, so I'm going to... Oh, spoke too soon. Kugi being the victim of some items. Meanwhile, Elu having no problem at all, kind of running his lobby at the moment. Does have a pretty big lead on probably 4 Anju behind him. Might be. I see the Roy and the Roy gaining quick, so I'm just guessing that perhaps that is what's going on. Kugi making the best out of a bad situation, just doing his power boosts while he's tiny. Alright, so yeah, both these guys back to being in first place. And I don't see any imminent or immediate threat to Kugi at the moment because he's got a heck of a lead right now. Likewise, I want to say likewise for Elu, but I believe that's 4 Anju behind him. and it's kind of been on the tail for a bit, but Ilu is approaching the finish here. Is going to get that little shortcut jump. And going to have to be careful here. He's about to get hit by... Okay, got the bomb off just in time to save himself in the first place. Closing in on the finish here. In pretty good shape. I don't think Anju is going to be able to catch up now. Definitely not. Ilu takes it first. Okay, that was Yoko, not Anju. Right on. Alright, so let's get the close-up on Cougs. As he is in first place, doing his thing. Really far ahead in first place, and looks like he's about to be finishing off right now. We'll see, I believe that's for Lukaska right behind him. That was the queue that he popped into before. Taking a solid second place. And for Lukaska's got to be doing pretty good today because that's a first and a second I saw for him, so... what I'm going to... Okay, never mind. That was a third. I don't know what happened. I don't know how that Dry Bones snuck in there. But he did. Or Dry Bowser, rather. Yeah, so I'm resetting Mario Kart so I could see what the updated scores are. Probably not a good time to do it now. And so Ilu, fortunate enough to be in a queue of 2 with Yoko. And here it looks like Kugi's queue finally filling up. This is a good opportunity for Ilu to basically net the wins from the just being in a queue with bots. And that's where these tournaments get a little tricky because if you end up with like playing against a lot of bots, your chances of just netting points, which is the whole point of this thing, is a lot greater. Because bots are not probably going to challenge you quite as much as a human player. They're definitely not going to. Anyways, let me take a quick look at these standings. Alright, yeah, I'll get standings for you after this, but it does look like Kree's doing very well at the top, significantly above Kugi, who he's been watching winning. I don't know if he's a couple races ahead or maybe just having a really good day overall where, you know, maybe getting a first where Kugi may have gotten like a third or something. But also, we got Kyle, a.k.a. KGP, sitting in fourth. For Anju, I was mentioning before, a friend of ours from France, sitting at 102, fifth place. Kunio, Rabbit, and Ilu rounding out the top 8 at the moment. But probably gonna... Yeah, if Ilu could basically keep the lead he has here and fortunate enough to have like a bunch of bots in his current... Oh man, I gotta change this song. I wish there was a way to remove this from this playlist. It is really obnoxious. Alright, I'll take that. So anyways, yeah, so making the best out of what would otherwise be a worse situation for Ilu as he continues to get the domination over the racing bots he's against. Meanwhile, Kugi's sweating it out. Currently sitting in second, got some work before he's able to catch up to what I can only assume is Lukaska in front. Yep, that's Lukaska with Luigi. And Lukaska having himself a decent little day here. Trying to see where he is in the results. He's sitting at 11th. It's not the best. He might be a race or so behind because we've seen him get some pretty good finishes, but all it takes is a couple bad finishes for you to really drop in points. Either way, getting a win over Kugi accomplishes 2 things. Not only gets himself more points, but doesn't allow Kugi to get any more than he has. So Ilu is going to get the first place in his lobby. Good for him. Definitely secure the points when he can. Meanwhile, Kugi just trying to, you know, press forward because he's not winning this circuit right now, despite what it might look like. And remember, we only have 2 active streamers. So whoever is like dominating the stream is going to look like they're winning the whole thing. But that's not exactly how it's working. And keep in mind, this is a race behind here, these results. But yeah, there's Kree at top at 131. Handley at top at that. Kugi, 118. Add another 15 to that for the last race he had won. Which does close that gap a little bit, but I don't know what Kree finished in his last race. Meanwhile, you have, as I mentioned, Techie, Kyle, for Anju, Kunio, Rabbit, Ilu, Ender. Glentendo is your top 10. Glenn got some work to do. And for Lukaska right underneath of him. Also with some work to do. And it'd be a funny day where Glenn doesn't top 8 his own event with you know, a little bit of a shorter entrant count. But, you know, crazy things do happen. And honestly, when you have a smaller entrant count, it almost makes it more difficult, because if someone's just on that day and like you're constantly queued against them because there's limited racers, like that's a big benefit for them. Yeah, and Kugi's lobby still looking very full, just missing 2 human players. Got Snywalker, Brothquang, EO for Lukaska, so he's got some good racers in there. I know Snywalker was streaming at one point, but does not look like he's streaming today, unfortunately. Yeah, in fact, he's actually hosting Cougs. No problem. All right, so yeah, Elu now with a real challenge in his lobby with Glentendo, and not going to get the Babam snipe. That's a tough one to snipe with because it doesn't explode right away. And you can also run the risk of running into it yourself if you throw it ahead of you. So that's another thing to keep in mind. But either way, to no consequence, really. Still sitting in third with a whole nother lap to go. Meanwhile, Kugi, I don't know what's going on over there, but 10th place. With the Pepper, I saw Snywalker. Cuneo right ahead of him. But just, you know, still the first lap, so nothing really... No one really jumps out ahead until, like, at least lap 2 from what I've seen. But looking on the other side of things, Elu going to want to get out of the middle of the course. There's a Bullet Bill right behind him. Wow, right on the tail. That is terrifying. And it looks like that Bullet Bill is Nintunist, who pulls out ahead. Another person who usually kind of streams, but I guess just not for it today. Maybe started a little late. Okay, never mind. He is that? Okay, never mind. Okay, so Nintunist is streaming, so we do get another stream right on. So what I'm going to do is after... Actually, I could do it right now, because that race is finishing. We'll come back to Kugi in a second. Meanwhile, we do have Nintunist joining in the fray of streamers, giving us some more perspective here. In the same race as Elu, and Nintunist, the first place. What a good way to introduce it. And taking it over Glenn. Yeah, that's Nintunist's first race. Glenn looks like he's a few deep with 108. And let's get back to Kugi while he's up and running, because he is in first place currently, and he does have a full lobby. So this is a good one. And oh no, getting hit by Red Shell. And the Blue Shell not able to do all too much because he was already in the hit stun. We were talking about a little earlier, but he does have a Red Shell on his tail and a coin to kind of help him gain some speed back, and a double item block just in time. Gets a Red Shell and a Mushroom. Really good to get in second place here. The item distribution in this game is definitely kind of strange. Kugi able to hang on. Good for him. Meanwhile, looks like Elu all by himself there. All by himself there. Meanwhile, Nintunist has a few friends with him. 3 to be exact: Jozu, Glentendo, and Ender. So we'll see what he's up to, and it does look like Elu might be rocking all by himself there. Okay, there we go. He's got a few people coming in. Meanwhile, let's see, the right camera. Yeah, meanwhile, Kugi looking like a full lobby, missing 3 human players. Okay, yeah, so that's what we got going on. So how about we focus in on Nintunist here, as he is just joining us after all. Coming off of a pretty good day yesterday during a Smash tournament we had, Platinum Star Online, which is a monthly that we've had for this channel for a while before the whole pandemic kicked in and we were able to do things live. So instead we moved that to Wi-Fi. Nintunist having a good day there yesterday in our Wi-Fi monthly. I think he got like maybe 9th or something like that. Doing pretty well. So looking for a really good day in Mario Kart. And, you know, we've seen it here first. Not able to grind off the bots maybe towards the end of the run, but is in full lobbies right now. So he is getting some races in against human competitors, because there was the one week he entered where he joined late, and this was when we were doing a 3-hour time window instead of just 2. And kind of just cleaned up on bots, and everyone's just like, wow, bro, really cool finishing top 8 after just grinding out bots. But, you know, it gets plenty of human races, and even though, like, Elu, for example, has been going this whole time. He's been in smaller queues, so it doesn't always mean anything. And I could sort of get all of these guys, except for I don't have a 3-camera thing, sadly. So instead, what I'll probably do is you guys are probably going to see Kugi twice. Or Elu twice. What are we going to do here? We'll do Kugi twice. Okay, so there we go. We got 2 Kugis, but we do have Nintunis, and we do have Elu as well. And Glenn looking like he's getting a big win. Really, he kind of needed it, man. He's been a little bit behind in the points from what I can see, but does get that win there over Nintunis, Jozu, and Ender. Nintunis still a solid point total. It's only 2nd race, so, you know, really only 3 points of the possible 30. Or, I'm sorry. Geez, what am I trying to say? 27 points of the possible 30 for him, and that's good. Meanwhile, we do have Kugi as the only active racer right now, so let's jump to him. Doing his thing as always, and it does look like, yeah, for Anju right ahead. For Anju, definitely a competitor. Very good. I don't know if for Anju is of the real competitive France players that we get here, but definitely a regular France player that we have here, and that's very cool. And oh my god, Kugi narrowly avoiding the stage trap there. And able to hang on. Blue shell, no consequence to anyone because it comes in after they finish. And let's switch to Nintunist. And probably Elu, I bet you, is going right now. So let me try and find him. There he is. And it looks like Elu's still in a little bit of a small lobby. This time, though, does get for Lukaska Cunio. Meanwhile, Nintunis fighting it out with Glenn here. And I bet you... I don't know, Glenn's a bit of a tryhard in this game. And it shows, like, he's pretty good. Which is good, because it is his circuit after all. If you're going to invite people to race, you want to be good. Ooh, going for the shortcuts in Tunis. Sort of works out for him. Glenn right on his tail. And it kind of looks like this is going to be a race between... Okay, there's, I think the Mario, I can't remember if it was Cunio or Ender, but either way, this does look to be what's going to be a competition between Nintunist and Glenn. Glenn, yep, narrowly, yeah, there we go, getting the upper hand is what I wanted to say, and he is ahead. And Music Park is a stage people love a lot, near and dear to a lot of people. That's where they're racing right now, and still have a whole nother lap left. Meanwhile, looks like Elu finds himself on Rainbow Road again. And he's checking on Kugi. I don't know where Kugi's at, but we'll find him. Alright, so I'm going to kick it out the 4 screens here so we get a... Okay, so Kugi's in a lobby. And he's actually watching the race that we were watching between... Oh, this is perfect. Yeah, so he's watching the race that is going on within Tunis in the top left. So by sheer luck, it looks like they're going to be playing against Kugi next, who's waiting for this race to end. And it is lap 3, but we do get to see Glenn's perspective because of the one little bit of Mario Kart spectator mode we get when you're in lobby waiting. And then Nintunis, who's actually streaming right now. And Nintunis really close to being able to tie things up here. Yep, and a neat little bow. He'll get that first place. Meanwhile, Glenn is going to be fighting it out for second place. He looks like he's in pretty good shape. There is someone on his tail, but not enough to be of real consequence. Really just narrowly finishing it. It was a CPU Mario. Got to look out for those guys. Meanwhile, Elu's still racing. Getting hit by a blue shell. feels kind of bad, man. And here's that viewpoint of our good friend Elu, who is looking at a nice, I didn't see what place finish, but second place finish behind Cuneo. Ahead of For Lukaska, looking like their point total is really close, just 2 away from one another. And here we go. Nentunas kicking back up with a half-full queue, or nearly half-full. But has the people that matter in it, including Glenn and Kugi. Definitely 2 of the racers you're looking out for to like easy top 8s, even in a big bracket. But definite top 8s in a smaller bracket, I would say. All right, so here we go. This is what I would call the head-to-head that we're fortunate enough to see sometimes, which is 2 people in the same race who are streaming, so we get the full race of both of their full perspective. Hey, more Lathius, thanks, dude. Appreciate the sub, man. Means a lot. And that does put us closer. Oh, yeah, I might as well just show the sub goal. I think I could do that right now. Hold on, let me see that. It's off center. I'll put it back. But you've officially contributed towards the MHG Minecraft server that I'm definitely looking to make. If we hit the amount of subscribers, it's going to be cool. We're going to use it as a point to make an Applebee's and go to it after tournaments. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anyways, I appreciate you, man. So let's see here. We have, I forget which Mario race this is, but it's definitely from the SNES days. And only on lap number 2. Making it happen. Yeah, I'm going to kick this out here because I don't want to miss Elu's full race because he is on lap 2 of 3 in a TikTok clock in a smaller queue. I think he has 2 people with him, but currently I have a whole lot of Kugi and some Nentunist, and Nentunist really close to that second place, is not going to get it over. Jozu does in fact finish in front of him. Kugi behind, not a great place to finish considering how close the point totals have been, but Glenn coming in clutch there, now sitting at 150 points, and as I get Elu in focus, what I'm going to do is reset my Mario Kart so I could check in on the point totals once again. Yeah, there's a lot of people in our circle playing Mario Kart, actually. It's just the thing about it is getting them to stream, otherwise you'd know more. It's actually quite a bit, more than you would realize, because like EO is there, like there's just like For Lukaska, there's just like a lot of Smash people who are playing, so people are starting to get the bug, and it's a really good thing to like kind of occupy yourself for a couple hours. It's like very easy. Even if you don't place well, like you're still at least kind of like chilling with people, and that's nice. And it does look like Elu getting lightning at the worst possible time towards the end is going to go down to Lukaska, KGP. Yeah, KGP is another one of our regulars. All right, meanwhile, Kugi off to the races, and Nentunas in a lobby. I don't know whose lobby that is. Couldn't tell you. Let me see. Yes, I'm not sure whose lobby he's in other than Brother Quang or Broth Quang, because that is who's on the screen right now in spectator mode. And man, oh man, do I wish I could use that spectator mode for like just lobbies. That'd be so cool, but cannot do that. Broth Quang though having a nice little race to himself, does get blue shelled on the last lap, but still does have some time left. Sky Kingdom does have a tendency to be kind of a tricky level, and that first he's quickly turning into a third possibly, and gonna go for the shortcut, and why not? Enough to get second place. Good stuff there, using the Piranha Plant as a speed burst he needs. Chalice of Broth Clang. And on the 2 screen, I believe, yeah, there we go. That's 2 Koogies, but hold on, let me do this the other way. Okay, yeah, so that's what we got. 2 separate races, no problem. Koogie is on his final lap. Elu just getting things started here. Looks like he's been queued up with Kunio quite a bit today. Yeah, dude, Minecraft is going to be great. Trust me. It's going to be a really, really good time. I have very high hopes for an MHG server Minecraft. I got to learn a little bit more about like being the host of that, but it's going to be a very good time. I'm pretty excited for it. So if you get Minecraft, try to get the Java version for your PC, because there's like the Bedrock version, which you could play with like people on Xbox and it's crossplay and stuff, but there's just a lot more you can do for Java, I believe. But it's worth the purchase anyways, especially like once you get a few people to play with. Like Minecraft is very immersive, like very immersive. It does look like Nintunist is off to the races himself, so I'm going to try and get a 2-screen view here. Nice, I did it. Starting to remember who's who here in my my browser sources. Nintunist having himself a nice little day. Pretty good at Mario Kart. He's been flashing plenty of brilliance over the past couple weeks. He's been streaming. Elu coming in at 6th. That one's going to hurt a little bit behind the people you want to beat, which is going to include Forlukaska, KGP, Glenn. Gonna hurt the point total a little bit. And right, I'm supposed to restart Mario Kart so I could look at the scores. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Looking for that Koogie gameplay. It's no problem, man. I think the main thing with these Mario Kart streams is not just getting out the message that they exist and that we're streaming them, but also like if you have any means of streaming, to just do it if you want to be like part of the streams. So it's like kind of like getting 2 pieces of information out at once, and that's like the real tricky part.
What happened to Elu?
He just got 6th place.
No, I mean why isn't he up on the screen?
Because he's waiting for his 17th race, which he is up now, but we do have Nintunist now, who is actually doing pretty well. He's doing well, Gons.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Gonzalez. What, do you think if Shy Guys were real, you would be their friends?
I would be their friends?
Do you think you would?
I absolutely would.
They seem pretty nice. They got a nice way of talking.
They're hype. I like them.
I agree.
I like their noises.
Oh, look at that. And Tuna's got another first, man. He's kind of cooking. I think he has 2 or 3 firsts and maybe a second. Even over like Glenn and
what you're
stuff.
trying to say is he is in fact bopped.
Dude, Nintunis is in fact bopping. And after this
Good
race,
for him.
Yeah, good for him. Being bopping, being bopping.
It's always good to be bopping, especially when you're not flopping at all.
You know what they say about bopping?
What?
Better than being flopping.
Do they say that?
Yeah, have you never heard that?
No.
Huh. Interesting. Well, I've definitely heard that. And you know what else I heard?
What?
I also heard that you lose in first place. On the baby park. The Goo Goo Gaga park.
On the baby park, but he hates that stage.
Everybody hates the stage. And oh my god, dude. Oh, never mind. I think that Bullet Bill is still racing, technically. I thought that Bullet Bill was going to get first, which I was going to be very upset for him if that happened. Because you should never be able to Bullet Bill your way to first. That'd be so whack. But Glenn does get second. And that's the thing, is... oh, wait, right. Oh, wait. I want to show standings, but there's still people racing. And that people, it do be Nintunist. So let's check that out while we can. Yeah, there's been a lot of like small queues today, so I'm not surprised to hear that.
That what?
I was just talking to Luke in chat, saying that it was just him and Kugi in one of the queues. It's been happening. The rankings, I'm going to show the rankings after Nintuna's finished. Actually, never mind. I'll flash him real quick now because I can. He still has a whole nother lap. So right now, Vaskree having himself a nice day. Kugi, all that practicing, paying off for Anju in third. Those are your top three. Glenn.
Let's go down. Damn.
Oh, nice. We got a UK player. Look at that. Love to see it.
Don't credit them.
Dude, I'm going to credit them all day because it's UK. All right, so things are kind of starting to pan out here, and I wish it told you how many races this was per person, but it doesn't do that because Mario Kart.
Go back to the stream.
I will. Look, it looks like Kugi's looking through the results too, but I'm going to try and get Nintunis back because he do be racing. There he is. First place. There's our guy, Nintunis.
Nintunis.
Oh my god, he's about to get hit by red shell. Oh my god, and lightning. Oh my god, another red shell, dude. Oh my god, and blue shell. How many things could happen? Is he still gonna finish first? Holy.
Oh my god.
Dude, he got hit by everything in the kitchen sink. Still ends up finishing first. Brothclang probably just like so angry.
That's insane.
Because he's probably like, yes, this is my time. I'm gonna do it. But
what if all the CPUs just beat us? Like they were broken.
I wish they were. Make things more exciting. Like, think about how exciting that would be where you actually have to sweat against the PCs. I bet you more people would play. Also, I gotta add all the ads to this stream overlay. I got a little bit of work to do on these overlays. Do still have the sub goal there though, to which Moral Atheist did contribute to. He wants a Minecraft server too. Gons, if we get an MHG Minecraft server, would you play Minecraft?
I don't own Minecraft.
What if you got it? What if one of the goals was for one of the sub goals here was to gift you Minecraft? You would have
That'd be really stupid. I don't want to take people's monies like that.
You'd literally have to then join though. I feel weird about taking people's monies too, like in a sense, like I don't know.
It's weird because I used to be the guy who took people's monies.
And
now I don't feel like morally complete doing it.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Just because I know a lot of people are in positions where it's like they really do need that money.
Yes, I hear you. I hear that for sure.
I hear that, bro. Retweet that. Like and comment.
I hear that. Dude, Elu's having a little bit of a rough stretch here. I kind of feel bad. Glenn, though.
Is Elu bad?
He's kind of flopping.
Let's go. Elu the flopper.
He's flopping a little bit. Kugi bopping. Nintunis, he's moderately bopping. He's only in the first lap, though, so it's hard to really say. So targets acquired for Nintunis does kind of whiff the green shell. Takes a nice little cut there on the corner.
God, fucking damn it.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
No, nothing. I'm just playing a game.
What you playing?
Smash.
Really?
Yeah.
What the heck? What's wrong
I'm
with
addicted.
you?
I'm sorry.
No way. Have you been playing Smash like secretly, not telling anyone?
No.
Yes, you have. That's so funny. Are you playing Wi-Fi?
No.
Are you just playing to computer?
Yes.
For real?
I'm laughing.
Dude, I'm kind of serious about this. Train Amiibo. They're not the worst to like train against.
No.
No. Dude, what are you doing?
What are you always yelling at him?
He just hit the wall and he got stuck. I'm disappointed for him. I kind of feel bad.
Show Elu's cam. I want to see how it's going.
All right, I'll go to Elu's cam. Here's Elu's cam.
I hate that kid.
Hey.
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 What's up?
Nothing. What's up with you?
I don't know.
I can't believe we're playing Smash. I feel like I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, bro,
You make us all think you're playing retro video games, and you know you're just playing Smash like the rest of us.
I'm not playing Smash, dude.
What are you playing?
A video game.
Are you embarrassed? Is it like a dating sim?
No.
Are you sure?
It's more embarrassing than a dating sim.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it like, hold on, let me try and think of what might be more embarrassing than a dating sim. Wait, hold on. Is it Hello Kitty Island Adventure?
No, it's more embarrassing.
More embarrassing?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to guess. It's like the most embarrassing game you could play.
Damn. I don't know what to say. It was enough where you put Smash ahead of it. I'm just so confused. Anyways, I'll stop talking about it. Elu and Kugi both be bopping. Elu, finally, first place. In a full queue, well, not a full, but full-ish. Glenn taking that fat L at 5th. And Kugi, bopping.
Yeah, he's always kind of bopping.
Always, dude. Kugi's resident bopper. And Kugi now finally with a webcam on his stream, and looks like he's trying to stream more regular, so make sure you check out Kugi's streams. And if you're wondering where you could find Kugi's streams, well, guess what? It is now officially on the screen. Now it is, anyways. Be sure to check him out, man. He's been on the serious Mario Kart grinds. Yeah, good choice slowing down before the ramp. Kugi has been in that position before because it does get the speed burst, not much of a consequence getting hit by the blue shell. Easy first place. He's got people right behind. Oh my god, that was close.
Fucking Kugi.
Fucking Kugi, man. Jesus.
He really did it.
Mad Lad finally did it. Really did it. Alright, so I just want to see what that finish was. Let me see. Okay, so James, Techie, Forlu, Costa, Cuneo, Rabbit. Alright. And I believe that was his 17th race, question mark, maybe? So, yeah, let's get Nintoon and Elu. Different races, but both racing.
Do you know who James is?
I don't know who James is in the context of Mario Kart right now, no.
Okay.
It's not James.
He got second? That's kind of bopping.
Yeah, dude, James kind of bopping. For Anju, kind of bopping.
Huh?
I said for Anju, kind of bopping. That's a Frenchman.
Maybe everyone's just kind of bopping.
Yeah, you like to see that. Kree, though, continuing to dominate. It wasn't in Tina's race, did get first. Looking like Kree might have himself a Glentendo circuit win in his future. So only time will tell. I'm not a fortune teller.
You aren't? I've literally been lied to then.
You think I am?
I'm unsubscribing.
Elu definitely needs, he needs to win this race probably because I think For Anju might be ahead of him now in point totals. Oh my god, that was, tried to risk it on the mushroom after getting hit by the lightning.
The biscuit.
Yeah, you risked it for the biscuit, but the biscuit was not worth Ended up falling for the trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. It's a video game. We get it, Chris.
All right, I gotta go. Stream's over.
Is it?
No.
I was gonna say, like, what?
That'd be awfully abrupt, wouldn't it? Kind of rude.
Yeah.
Okay, gut check time for Elu. Oh my god, he's very close. 3rd place. Better than the 5th place he was sitting in earlier. Wow, Melody Motorway. No, thank you. This is a good, comfy song.
This is good.
I was going to cut to Nintuna's cam because it actually is a spectator mode, so we could watch some people. There's EO, who's actually been weekly in here. It's kind of nice. Using the Big Bowser. You know Big Bowser?
No.
Sure.
Dude, Cookie gets... Yeah, of course he got first.
Dude, Cookie always gets first. Well, most of the time gets first. Yeah, again over James for Lukaska. For Lukaska not having a bad day. Cookie having a significantly better day, but, you know. By the way, wondering where you are, it's Glentendo Circuit. You can still join, but...
What place did James get?
James got, I think, 2nd.
Let's go, James.
And then Jason also in the races now, so you know what that means.
Jason.
You know what that means?
No.
Means he's not cooking burgers right now. Means he's off for the day.
Coogie's really fucking bopping, wow.
Yeah, Coogie on 2 screens, which is super cool. Super cool Coogie on 2 screens. Wow, let's get him on. Oh wait, no, that's not Coogie. That's Elu on 2 screens. Super cool Elu on 2 screens. Wow. But it does look like Coogie's about to start, so I'll do that. Oh, it says Nintune. Oh, I think they might be racing. Yes. Yes, they are. So, Coogie and Nintunis in the same queue. I didn't catch who else. I do see EO. And not sure who else. It's always hard to tell who's in Coogie's races because he's always in first, so you never see any name tags.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Luke, you gotta look out for Glenn, man. He's you could be outplacing him. He somehow knows he's gotten good at getting around the items. The last lap is always such a bastard in this game because that's when the items get really extra. All right, so Coogie in 4th, James right out ahead of him. Never mind, no longer ahead of him. In fact, he's right behind him. Yeah,
James was doing so well.
James was doing well, but Coogie knows how to use them mushrooms. He's going to use it again, cut all that kind of stuff, and he's in Animal Crossing land. I don't know what the name of that stage is other than that it's Animal Crossing. I see the cherry blossoms. That's how I knew. Yeah, so Coogie gonna have to do some work to get ahead of Nintunist here, who does have a green shell on deck, so anything he throws can be blocked. Never mind. Forget everything I said about work because here comes a blue shell. Nintunist not slowing down at all, so Coogie able to basically just zoom right past. Oh my god, and that was on the last lap. I know Nintunist is raging.
Do you know what race Nintunist is on?
I'm not sure. I want to say that's probably like his 10th or 11th, maybe. Maybe. Alright, let's see what else we got going on.
Oh, so he like started late.
Yeah, he did start late.
I see, so he's a bitch.
Alright, so he has a moderately full queue. Meanwhile, he's on the search for more players. Like, hey, where are all the players at? Yulu, though, he found the players. And he's on his 22nd race. He's only got a couple more, I believe.
2 more.
I think it's 24. The graphic said 32.
Yeah, it's 24 it's supposed to be.
I think I have an old graphic. I just finally realized this now. But it's okay. Yeah, there was that one week where it was like 32. I was going to check real quick. Glenn's Twitter. I know for teams it's definitely 24.
You lose on his 22nd and he has how many points?
I think he was at like 180 something. It is 24 races, by the way. Confirm.
How many people are in the graphic again? I forget.
It's top 8.
Huh.
I'm going to close out so I get new standings, but I'm also getting this new graphic, so I stopped showing the old one. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Never mind, I'll do it later.
Fine, I'll do it later.
Yeah, meanwhile, oh, okay, looks like Blaze has also entered, because I see Koogie's, hold on, I'll show you in a second.
Koogie.
Yeah, so, yeah, Koogie on the bottom, 2 times, Koogie 2 times. And Elu getting that first place, 227 is his point total, Guns.
Damn, Daniel.
Yeah, damn, Daniel is right. He did have
That's
a couple.
how many points? Elu has 227 points.
227.
Wow. Elu's kind of bopping.
Yeah, he is. And what's 24 races times 15 is the total amount you can have. But I think Elu might have 2 races left, perhaps.
Yeah, he has 2 left.
And it looks like.
Why is Koogie on stream twice?
Because there's only 3 people streaming.
Oh, okay.
So I have no choice. I don't have a 3-camera thing.
Yo, look, it's James.
Yeah, I'll link you the Discord now. I would link you my own Discord, except for I need to update it, and I don't think that's going to be done by the end of today. So I'm going to go ahead and link the Discord in chat right now. This is the Glentendo. Oh, jeez, why did it do that? That's weird. It literally just linked like just Discord.
Just Discord.
Dude, why? It says hit the use copy button. I'm hitting the copy button. Discord doing its thing. All right, you know what? There is a Discord button right underneath my. Hold on. Why can't I get the Discord invite? This is so crazy. Yeah, so there's a Discord invite underneath the stream. Just click on that. It'll bring you to the Mastermind Gaming Discord. And you can go ahead and add me. I'm an admin there, Chrysalodian. So just do that, and then I'll just... We'll figure it out from there. But yeah, there's definitely Discord, and I'll have that Discord updated to a point where you'll be able to find these all the time. But in the meanwhile, if you just want to know like how these courses work, you could put on your Switch right now and just use the tournament code on top, and it'll forever, like, you'll be in that tournament for good. So like these are every single Sunday, and then there's ones every single Tuesday that have a different code, and I could show you that in a little bit. But Yeah, that's what I recommend, actually. Yeah, use this code, and you could do it now. Even if, like, you join the races and don't finish, it'll just save to your Switch tournaments as, like, favorited. Yeah, it's definitely my best advice. The Discord, though, the Master Hand Discord, you could still join it. Just know that it's, like, out of date right now. It's still mixed up with, like, the New Jersey Smash Discord, which is going to not be a thing pretty soon because there's a Tri-State Smash Discord. And this channel's going to be changing kind of a lot pretty soon, including these Mario Kart tournaments, because this is kind of the start of the renaissance for this channel of just different things.
Mm-hmm.
But we do still have Smash, looking to build a Minecraft server for the Master Hand server. And that Master Hand server is going to point you to the Glentendo Circuit Discords. It's going to point you to the Tri-State Smash Discord server. And then, yeah, and then we'll have its own little things.
How is Kugi this good at this game?
Dude, Kugi's really good at this game because he just, like, grinds it. That's literally what he does now.
He's, like, consistently first. I don't get how you do that in a game like this.
So the thing is to be consistently first in this game, you literally have to know all the shortcuts, and you have to, like, be able to execute all the time, even despite the items. Because if you're able to hit the shortcuts, it makes up for if you get hit by an item.
In other words, you have to be crisp.
Gotta be crisp. You already know. Alright, we're going to get the Tunis cam because he's almost done, and he's in a position where... Never mind. He's just getting third.
Yeah, GG.
Getting third, and I don't know who's ahead of him. It looks like Broth, Quang, and Kree. Dude, Kree's a beast at this game, too. I don't think I've seen Kree in the results because the queues have been small today.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been in all of them, and I'm pretty sure he's gotten top 3 every single time.
Hmm.
It does look like Elu's on his final race, by the way.
Oh no. Is he gonna lose?
Did he lose? I don't know yet. He's just starting. And what I'm going to do is get the dual screen between him and Cougs, because Cougs might be on his last race too, honestly. I'm not sure.
Damn, really? Already?
Well, I mean, it's 8:26, and if you're doing 24 races, it's probably about an hour and a half, so...
Mm-hmm.
Goes by quick. And I am, again, for anyone just joining us or watching and interested, the streams are very limited to whoever is streaming their runs because...
Yeah, there's no spectators.
Yeah, no spectators, nothing. So work with what we got. And I'm trying to figure out why Melody Motorway plays more than any other, like, thing in this mix.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we're not going to listen to it.
What's your mix?
It's just someone's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe OST mix.
Oh.
I'll probably get actual music. The problem is I don't know like what'll get me copyright striked and what won't.
Mm-hmm.
Not that these videos are gonna be any big monetization. It's just for the sake of just not getting the copyright strike is still nice.
Right.
You never know. One day, you know what I mean? We get a little PK Sparks in here, and a little someone else.
Like, yo.
Dude,
And then
he's a Mario Kart player, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna bring in all the hype. Well, Elu's looking like he's gonna finish out strong here, provided he can continue to keep himself in first. And this is one of those maps that kind of sucks. The more you are, the deeper you are into the race because it breaks away. Parts of the course literally break away, so it's a lot easier to fall or miss things or whatever. So Kugi, though, is going to finish in first again.
Of course, like always.
Like always. Literally like always.
Mm-hmm.
And finishing ahead of Blaze, who I think won. Did he win last? No, Bryce won last week.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'll get the updated scores in a second, by the way. But there we go. So 2 first places on the stream. There's Elu finishing out strong. Final race, first place. So I think Kugi probably has about 1 more, and then Tunis probably has a few more. May or may not stick around for that.
Yeah.
Since I'm not just like restreaming literally just his stream, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be doing that. Because I'll probably just host him, then you guys could finish watching there. Also, why does this keep doing this? That's what we want. Damn, the Tunis.
I bet it's gonna be Warriors Gold Mine.
No, you were wrong, dude. How dumb do you feel?
I might be bad.
You might be bad. You might be bad. So let's see what race number this is for Kugi. This is very potentially his final race coming up. Never mind, 22nd race. So we got a little bit of life left because we're going to have some Kugi. We're going to have some Tunis. Definitely has more to go.
Mm-hmm.
And that is...
This is the worst Rainbow Road ever, man.
I agree. It has like a couple really big shortcuts that you could hit. Other than that, it's just kind of like linear and kind of trash. And it's one big... Oh, no, never mind. This is...
Well, it's just boring.
It is boring. I also don't like this part here with like this.
Yeah, the spinny thing. It's like awkward.
It's so awkward. It alternates. It's not very good mechanic. Yeah, this is the one that has a ton of shortcuts. I was thinking the other Rainbow Road had the shortcuts the last time. Yeah, Natuna's currently spectating Donkey Kong, so instead, let's go ahead and get the Koogster. Yeah, so if you want to know how to do races correctly, literally watch Koogie Koogs. He knows all the shortcuts. He's really good at executing the shortcuts.
Yeah. Koogie's just way too good at this game.
I've learned actually a lot about these courses without even really playing much, just by watching him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I played around. Like, look at that. Look at that. That's just like you literally just cheated like a whole like stretch of the race. And I would have known that if I wasn't watching these, because like I don't grind this game hard enough. But the last time I played it, I was able to get that shortcut because I've seen Koogie do it.
Right.
Yeah, so Ventunis is actually in Koogie's lobby right now waiting to play. So the next race we'll be able to have 2 racers in one race, and that's always hype.
For real. It's like a 1v1 where we can see both players.
Yeah, that's like the goal, because I actually think these streams could be really cool if it had like a few people streaming, because you get to see a lot of that. And then there are times like when someone's like literally about to win or not win. And when it's just like, oh my god, who's gonna win? And then you see them both, and you're like, ah, he wins.
Kugie got first again. Jesus fucking Christ.
The crazy thing is, I'm not even sure he's in the lead. Let me try and get updated scores. I don't know if this the scores that just happened are registered or not yet, but I am gonna show what is. Okay, yeah, Koogie's definitely winning. That's good. I feel a little bit. I feel a little bit relieved that he's. Oh wait, hold on. This is the one.
What's going on? Let's go, James in top 20.
Let's go, James. Ventunis did start a little bit late, so we'll see how he does.
We'll see.
Yeah, Alila, don't be a stranger. Actually, if you follow at Masterhand Games on Twitter, all this information's pretty. Actually, yeah, I would recommend doing that because it'll be easiest to find everything you need to know there. I don't know if you use Twitter or not. You may have said that you didn't, but oh, you don't have a Twitter account. Duh, my bad.
Rip.
Yeah, but if you did, follow at Masterhand Games, and all the info is very easy. For now, though, just do the thing we talked about, where you just do the tournament code, enter then, and we'll go from there.
How many races does Kugie have left?
I don't know. Let's look. Well, this is Nintuna's 13th race. I don't know if he's definitely not going to finish in time. It's his 23rd race. All right, so Kugie has 2 more races. I don't know if Nintuna's is going to finish. He has another half hour. He might. But he is in top 20 right now. I don't know how many people entered, but he's still holding it down okay.
Well, looks like Koogie's kind of bopping really hard. Imagine if someone beat Koogie. He's winning, right?
He is definitely winning. He's in first right now, dude. And then Glenn always says he's going for Koogie and he's gonna take him down, but I haven't seen it happen yet.
Yeah, maybe Glenn's like not as good as we thought.
I mean, he still has 255 points. He's in fourth place, a little bit behind Elu. He's gonna probably pass him. All right, Elu, you're definitely in the thing. Let me see. I'll pull you in the chat. Okay, there you are. I see you. Hello, Elu.
Hello, Elu.
Mr. Marcus Culbert was not answering my DMs.
You were DMing me?
Yes, I was like, tell Chris to add me to the commentator.
Oh, I didn't see those. Oops, I'm sorry.
Yeah, my bad. I see yours now.
Yeah, no, Koogie's been looking pretty unstoppable this entire circuit.
He's way ahead point wise.
Yeah, he has like what, 300 something?
He has 304. And then, dude, I feel like Kree has been kind of a beast too because he's at 286. You're the next closest at 257. So they're both having good days. Just Koogie is like, the grind is real.
Yeah, Kree has. I wasn't really in any with Kree, but he's definitely pretty good.
Oh yeah, anytime I've seen him finishing up, he's a top 3 placer every race I've seen him in. There's only been a couple Qs today. Just it's a little bit smaller turnout for Easter Day, but he's finishing top 3 every time. God, in Tunis, tilted.
Yeah.
Dude, he almost let himself get past that 6th.
Yo, James got 4th.
Yeah, let's go, James. Koogie getting 2nd though. I actually didn't see who beat him. Was that Broth Quang maybe? But either way.
I don't know. I thought Eddie Murphy got 3rd.
Yeah, shout out to Eddie Murphy for joining our Mario Kart tournaments.
Is he still alive? He's not, right?
Eddie Murphy? Yes, he is. The heck?
He is?
I'm pretty sure he's alive.
Dude, he's definitely alive. He's just old.
Unless he died extremely early.
No, he definitely didn't. That would have been way bigger news.
He's alive. Yeah, he's alive.
Alright, so yeah, I'm getting updated points here. I think this is oh, they got separated, Koogie and Intunist. Anyways, Intunist is in a queue with Glenn. Oh, look at that, Mr. M, Broth Quang, Pepper, Koogie, that's 1 queue. Snywalker, Jason, Jozu, Intunist, Eddie Murphy, Kyle, and Glenn in the other one. Dude, Eddie Murphy's hype. I wonder how he found our tournament. He must have been watching Platinum Star yesterday.
Yeah, of course.
Eddie Murphy loves Platinum Star. Alright, so I'll have the results ready after this race. Although it'll be a race behind, but it's okay.
Yeah.
They're not that much different than the last one. Just Koogie's up to 316. That's the only difference. Glenn at 267. And for Anju at 260.
Yeah, I suspected, like, when I finished, I was like pretty sure Glenn and Anju probably had a few more races up.
Yeah, it can't be that many more.
Kyle.
Yes.
B-Stars tonight?
Yeah, okay, sure. Okay, you're gonna see Koogie do these 2 clips here. One right
what
there,
the fuck? That's insane.
Right
yeah, he nails those every time. Are those hard to hit?
If you know about them, they're not too hard. Like, you just have to be ready to do them.
Yeah, because I've never seen Koogie even slip up a little bit on them, but it's hard for me to really judge based off of Koogie's gameplay because he literally does everything right all the time. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if it's like a difficult thing or not because it always looks easy.
And then coming up here too on what is this, Big Blue? He's also gonna like do a little track switch. He's gonna start off on this purple part, and then it's gonna be faster for him to switch on to the green later on.
Really?
Oh, right there.
Wow, he did the strats.
And right back to purple. So, all right, I'm starting to see how Big Blue works. I actually don't have a ton of experience personally on Big Blue, so everything like I was telling Gons earlier, everything I see Koogie do, I feel like I like learn how to play this game.
Yeah, no, definitely watching Koogie or like just any type of like high level plays, like you just.
You know, Koogie doesn't even like this game. How is he this good?
I mean, he likes Mario Kart, but he just likes like Wii more.
Yeah, that's because it's better.
Yeah.
It probably is. I still don't think Mario Kart Wii is the best Mario Kart, but it's a good Mario Kart.
But there's also some like interesting, consistent tech that you can like always do in this game. That's neat.
I saw Nintunis kind of just expend one of those boom boxes. I'm not sure why, but it ended up working out for him. Fortunately.
Yeah, that was. I don't know why I didn't save it, but.
Yeah, it was weird because I don't think he had to use it. Maybe he just like had a twitch, but it worked out for him anyways. He was having a pretty good day, except for I think I saw that last race was a 6th place placing that, you know, you hate to see it, but
Rip.
wow, Villager coming ahead of Glenn. I don't know if you saw that, CPU Villager.
When Glenn is bad. When we played Mario specifically because of Glenn, and then he's bad.
I mean, he's sitting 3rd right now, but Glenn's also... Glenn plays a lot of this game too, like a lot of this game. I've been jumping in queue with him whenever I see the ads. Dude, is CPU Villager OP right now? Like, is he just like really good? That's crazy.
Popping off.
There's always like one CPU that just kind of pops off, seemingly.
It'd be really funny if you could see the CPUs on the leaderboard.
I kind of wish you could. Dude,
Right.
Mr. M's Me is really good, the one with the mustache.
Yeah.
It looks a lot like him.
All right. I suspect this is either like Glenn's like last race or like.
He's got to
It's
be.
gotta be one of his last.
He's got to be getting there, yeah. Eddie Murphy just getting started though. That really does look like Eddie Murphy. That's
It's
amazing.
gonna race this.
I think so. Koogie's done then. It looks like he's like on the point totals, so I'm just gonna kind of have his screen up there because those are updated.
Yeah, very strong finisher. 331.
Yeah, not bad. For Lukaska having a not bad day. Unfortunately, I can finish top 8, but he did have a few good races earlier that we got to see.
Yeah, 331 is the highest placement like points wise we've gotten so far.
Yeah, I
In a
forgot.
second.
What did Anju get? What was it? Was it last week? It was like 3 something. Oh.
Let's see. Last week Bryce got 300, and
was-
then the week before that Anju got 310.
That's what I'm thinking of. 310.
So 331 is like.
Wait, scroll down. Oh wait, that's not. What
Yeah, I
you-
can't. Wait, so timeout. It's 24 races times 15. So what's the highest point total you could get?
It would be a 360, I believe.
360? Damn, dude. 331, not too bad. Not too
Yeah,
bad at
360.
all.
What if Koogie won every single lap,
Oh, yeah.
like in one of these, or like every single race?
Then we would have a 360.
More like Xbox 360.
Dude, we need someone to come out and take down Koogie. He's too OP.
Yeah, there's less of a turnout of like the more the comp Mario Kartators that sometimes just invade.
Well, today's just a weird day for this kind of thing.
Yeah.
I actually
It
was
is.
a little late here myself because I did like a family call, which I never do, but Easter will lead these things.
Alright, let's see if Tunis can catch up to Glenn, or if Glenn's just gonna kind of hold this lead.
He's got a lap to figure it out, but the one thing I've seen with Glenn in this game is when Glenn has a lead, he's pretty good at holding it.
Yeah. Like front running is like definitely like really good to be in. Oof.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
really piling it on there, and KGP showing up here, chomping at the bit to chip Mr. M a little bit.
Shout out to KGP.
Yeah, we stand KGP. Good young man. I do miss those brownies.
Same. They were
Dude,
hype.
How ingenious, brownie with like chocolate chip underneath. That's crazy.
Let's see what happens on this final turn. Everyone was pretty bunched up together. This fireball is gonna make or break a lot of people. Wow. Oh, but unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunate indeed. That definitely hurts. And yo, shout outs to Cuneo, dude. Thank you. And thank you for entering the bracket. And also, it looks like you're sitting in top 8 right now, and that's pretty hype. And for anyone wondering, there is a sub goal currently, and that is to get a Minecraft server for Master Hand Gaming. Because you know what we're going to do in that Minecraft server? We're going to make an Applebee's. And you know what we're going to do in that Applebee's? We're going to hang out in that Applebee's after tournaments. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Simulate real life.
We have to. What else are we supposed to do? Oh, it does look like Glenn finished, by the way. He won that race and then just dipped, so I'm assuming that means he's done. But yeah, definitely appreciate you, man. That's awesome. Hope to see you keep coming back. And also, I am going to be revamping the entire, what's it called? The Applebee's fries. Kind of crisp. But I am going to be revamping the entire Master Hand server to basically cater to all the new things going on and cater way less to New Jersey Smash, because there is a Tri-State server now, so we kind of don't really need it anymore. It's just kind of it. So what I think we're going to do here is, since we're a quarter to 9 and Intunis is still, I think, his 18th race and got a little bit of ways to go and probably not going to finish, we'll probably call it quits after we watch this last race. Bid you all adieu for the night, and then we'll be back on Tuesday with the team races. Be sure to check those out. They're actually, I'll show you a slide at the end, but those are nice because you could join in any time, and even if you don't finish the amount of races you could do, you're still contributing towards a team. And there's always one team that really just pops off super hard on the other. Last week and the week before, we did a heroes villains thing where the heroes won last week by like 1,000. If like 1,000 points, the week before was like 200, and I think it's just because a lot of people are on the hero team. So if you see like uneven point totals, you could contribute towards it as like a viewer / racer. So that's a little bit more exciting. Things like these, you need your full races to get a full placing, but you know, something a little something for everyone, I guess.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure if the ones decide to go through this, but like instead of being total points, like average points, so it's like more fair, because like the amount of people that were in like last week's, it was like 8 villains to like 14 heroes or something.
Yeah, it's you can't do anything about that. Like, it's...
Yeah, so like if you average like the points out by like whatever it is, then that would be probably more fair, like determining who wins.
But how would you do it? How would you do it after the fact, though? Because you can't see the full standings in Mario Kart standings.
Yeah, but you can still see the amount of players there were, and you can see like the total team points.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I get it. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, actually. That sounds like a way better idea, because total points, it just seems like it's too hard to do. But either way,
yeah, unless you have truly even teams. But like,
hey, how much do coins impact speed in this game?
It's only when you have 10 coins.
Really?
It's only when you have 10 coins?
At least I think it is.
Are you sure?
I have to double check on that.
Huh.
If that's the case, that's really dumb. But even if it's not the case, it's kind of tricky. And I always equate it to the rich getting richer in this game, because if you have 10 coins and are in the lead and there's people behind you, they're not getting coins because you're going to get all of them probably, or most of them. Dude,
actually, I think they do max your raise. They do, like, each point does.
No, Tunis, big brain play, but then getting tripped up a little bit. Third place, Mr. M getting second, Jozu first, Eddie Murphy. I'm just glad you entered, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, so I think what we're going to do here, instead of finishing out this stream, I'm just going to raid in Tunis, since we're literally just watching his stream.
Yeah.
So I think that's the bro move to do. I'm going to thank everyone who came out and just kind of chilled and watched and listened to me literally just talk about Mario Kart to myself for a little bit. But I do have hopes for these streams. I do think that they'll do pretty well moving forward. I also think that these circuits, if you don't know now, you know, use that tournament code, put it in your Nintendo Switch when you open up Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, go to online play tournaments and then search tournament by code. Use that code and you're in. That's literally it. And this code saves, so you won't ever have to really type this in again, but you'll always have it favorited. There is a different code for teams, and that looks like this. So you could use, oh wait, yeah, there we go, tournament code on the top left. So if you want to do teams on Tuesday, this is the code you're using. Meanwhile, if you're looking for something that isn't Mario Kart, we do Smash every single Thursday. These are now open to everybody, no longer region locked. So if you're watching and just are looking for people to hang out with and socialize and play against, look no further, you got it. But in the meanwhile, definitely want to thank you guys for watching the Glentendo circuit. We are going to raid in Tunis. Make sure you hang around and support him. He's been streaming these weekly, just like Yuilu's been streaming these weekly. Kugi has, and we do need more streamers, more perspectives doing these races. So if you're a streamer, or, you know, I don't care if it's for 1 or 2 people, you'd be helping this stream out a lot. I'll take care of you as much as I can in terms of promoting your streams and my streams and all that all simultaneously, so we all grow together. But in the meanwhile, thanks for the couple new subs. Thanks for the new followers. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Goodbye. Shout out to Nintunist. What race is he on?